Hello there everyone, and welcome back to my next episode on the Welsknight Patreon server. This is Mar here, and I haven't really done anything since our last clip, our last episode. In fact, I still have my signs in my hand. I haven't really budged. It's pretty much, usually I try to record my Welsknight episodes on Sunday to release the following Saturday. Well, I didn't get it this last time. So it's now in the middle of the week for me, and I have the best luck for Minecraft, it seems, and the worst luck in real life. I burned myself today, so it's going to be interesting playing with 3 fingers of one hand. I am right-handed, so and my right hand's fine, so I can still mouse around like normal. My left hand, though, I went to pick up a fork, and it was a lot hotter than I thought it was. Instantly burned me. I think it's a 2nd degree burn. My fingers are on absolute fire right now. Yay. And I hope you can't hear it in the background, but I have a fan running because some combination of solar cane, a fan, and cold water is just about the only things that are bringing me any relief right now. But I'm going to do my best anyway. We're going to push through it, right? We're going to push through the pain. Mind over matter, right guys? Mind over matter. And we're going to try and get some progress done here today. I think I'm just going to stay localized, I think, in this area. I want to get the farm looking, you know, spiffy and whatnot. We did a whole bunch of trading I think it was around the time of the last episode, and I got a bunch of glowstone, so we'll be using quite a bit of that, I would imagine, for hidden lighting, because the torch spam is ridiculous. I do not want to keep torch spam by any stretch of the imagination. So that's good. I don't know whether we'll get the entire yard here finished. I would like to get a good start on it, though. And I think I'm just going to take this episode a little more relaxed. Usually I'd end up doing a lot of work off camera, but I'm going to be honest, my hand hurts so bad right now. And I have to get this episode ready for you guys this Saturday. So I'm just going to play it kind of chill. So we're going to do almost everything on camera. I'm just going to run up there, grab some resources, bring down here, and we'll get what we can done. And I mean, maybe it won't end up being very much, but you know, I think that's okay. Sometimes you just need a chill episode, right? Sometimes you just need to sit back, relax, and just see what happens. So let me grab some not ingredients necessarily, but I will need some seeds, of course, if we're going to do some planting. Leaf blocks, because we're going to do like bush type things. I need to figure out what kind of trees, because I would like some, you know, decorative trees. They won't be custom, they're just going to be generic generation. Although one trick I did test out with some friends on my other series is taking one tree's form but replacing all the blocks with another tree's, you know, logs and leaves. We maybe, I don't know, might get into that. But for now, I think I'm just going to run up there, grab a few things, and then I will be right back down here. Alright, welcome back everybody. I have grabbed some supplies, and I've marked out a very rough path here. I don't know if we're going to stick with path blocks. It feels appropriate for farmland, even if it does feel a little out of place inside these walls. I'll probably end up leaving it, maybe, although I may give it a bit more of a structured form. I'm not sure, to be honest. I am replacing these dirt blocks underneath the wall here so it doesn't look quite so tacky right there. Yeah, that looks better. And I think I had one more over here. Yes. So let's get that. And that. Okay. I'll probably end up bone mealing along here too, especially on these bits of dirt that are kind of in the middle of the path. But I wanted it to have a pretty worn appearance down here, so it's a much wider path along this section, leading up to both of these pointless gates. I mean, I call it pointless. I like it for an artistic, you know, touch, but there's really nothing out here, so. And then over here, where conveniently, I think the biome changes. Maybe not. I don't know, it just looks like the ground is darker there. Maybe that's just because there's fewer path blocks, I'm not sure. Probably. That's probably why. But regardless of what causes it, I do like the appearance over here. It feels much less trodden. Which I think it makes sense. Now we'll have to do something here because that looks silly. I'll probably have to put like a slab there, but that's fine. That's okay. You know, it's not a big deal. Let's see, a little bit more maybe here. I'm not sure what to do here. I don't want to put like planks. Maybe cobble would look would look good there. Let's run back here, grab a cobble block real quick. I have a shulker in here just full of cobble. There we go. And let's give that a try. See if that looks okay. I feel planks would look out of place. I don't really like the grass either. You can't put doors on top of the path blocks, unfortunately. So let's do that and get us that door back. And I kind of like having it like this. Yeah, I mean, it's not absolutely horrible. What is kind of absolutely horrible is this grass sticking out here. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Oops, I'm hitting the block or the cobblestone stairs. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good all together. Now let's see here. I've got a whole bunch of seeds and that sort of thing. I mean, we might end up getting more seeds later. Let's see, what box did I put them in? Nope, not that one. Yeah, here we go. So we've got a whole bunch of seeds. I was bone mealing a couple days ago. I was working on getting wood, basically. I got a bunch of logs. This is not all of the supply. I think I ended up with like 15, 16 stacks. The rest of it's back as storage. I also got a little bit of acacia and a little bit of birch, not because I plan on using it, but just in case, I want to test something out. I felt like I should have a little bit on hand. My dark oak supply is almost completely gone. Pretty much all I've got left is that and this. There's a few bits left in my chest up there, but other than that, yeah, it's poof. I did not expect to go through that fast, but, well, I guess when you're using it for your walls. Bye-bye, supply. And let's see, spruce. I think I still have about 6 stacks of spruce left up there. I could probably stand to have some more of that. And I have, like, no jungle at all. So I would like to work, like off camera, working on getting some jungle, some more spruce and dark oak, especially because I use them so much, especially the dark oak here. I use it so much in my builds. I feel like spruce, dark oak, and oak are just they're such good blocks, you know? You can kind of use them for just about everything. Hi, Letha! So, I think the first thing I want to put on lighting and get rid of some of the torch spam, but at the same time, I don't really know. You know what we need? We need fences. Let's see, what kind of fence? Oak? Should we go with oak fences, maybe? We do have a lot of oak all of a sudden. I feel like that would be the, do I not have a crafting bench? Why do I not have it? Okay, be right here. Slap that sucker down. Alright, let's see here. Let's get a whole bunch. Well, we're probably gonna need way more. Alright, let's just be real. Let's make all of it. Alrighty, and I guess a lot. I should probably have. Yeah, we should probably have at least a little bit of fence gates. I feel like that would be. How many? 8? Okay, we'll make 8. See how that goes. Yeah. Let's see here. So we're gonna want our animals to be penned in. Any fences we use after that will be more for decorative purposes. So this is where we were having the pigs. I feel like we would want it to be separate. Would we want it to be separate? See, the thing I would be concerned about is them getting out. So if we did something like that, they could just loop right on over. So we'd have to do that. I'm not sure if I really like the way that looks, though. So maybe we won't do that. We'll just keep the pigs down on this level. So let's see here. Get rid of that. I'm not really going for any sort of design in particular here. Trying to keep it somewhat, like, organic, I guess. I don't want it to look like a perfect pigsty, you know what I mean? That's not really how pigsties usually look. So let's do this. I don't want to get too close to the wall over here. Maybe right here? I don't think mobs can crawl in there. I mean, ideally, we won't have mobs spawning in here at all. Yeah, that's a pretty good sized pen for pigs. I mean, it's not like I need a whole bunch of them, right? Let's see. We need gates. That looks like a really good spot, actually. Let's put a gate there. Oops. Misclicking because I'm trying to play with 3 fingers, and it's making me kind of mad. My fingers are starting to sting again. Press onward. We can do it. We can do it. All right, now, coarse dirt maybe for the inside. I feel like, I mean, pigs are generally kind of filthy animals, right? Now I've heard that pigs are smarter than dogs. As a dog owner, I'm slightly offended at that thought. I will choose not to tell my dog that people say that, whether it's true or not. I don't have any dirty type things. Okay, let's go get those. I'm thinking coarse dirt would make a lot of sense. What I kind of wish we had, I'm not gonna make that. What I kind of wish we had was, oh, what is it? The, like, mud or whatever from, like, Sevtech or something. I feel like that would look really good in a pigsty. Let's see, where's my dirts? Right there? Okay, Podzol! You know what? Podzol would probably look good, and I have no coarse dirt. What? Let's grab some dirt. Actually, let's make that a full stack. And, is it gravel? I want to say it's gravel. Let's try gravel. And see if this makes coarse dirt. Yes! Excellent. Alright. Oh cool, it gives me even more than I thought I did. Why do I have 1 block left of dirt, but not a 1 block left? Did I must have had an extra block of dirt. Okay, whatever. We'll put that away. So now we've got some podzol, we've got some coarse dirt. I think both of those... Should I grab more podzol, just in case, you know? I don't have a lot of it, but we'll grab some. Some more, I mean. Alright, let's go down here and see what we can do here. Probably gonna have to pause here in a few moments because my thumb is really starting to kill me. Let's come in here, get rid of the sign. Now, I don't really know how, like, what a good way would be to make a trough, I think. It's always a weird word to pronounce, but, you know, where they eat or whatever. Maybe we just throw it on the ground. You know what? Pigs, they can eat off the ground. Okay, so let's get rid of the dirt. Oh. I forgot I terraformed this. Oh, that's okay. Let's just get rid of all of this. Right up to the edge of the fence. All the way. Oop, I went on too far. Let's get that. There we go. And I guess we'll stand on this one for now. So let's just do a cobblestone. Actually, let's go heavy on the cobblestone. Or what am I saying? Cobblestone. This isn't cobblestone. Man, the pain must really be getting to me. I can't even say the right words. Well, let's be honest. I can't really say the right words anyway. So, oops, that's not what I wanted. I really wish that I had blended textures. That'd be kind of cool. Let's put this coarse dirt down. This will be kind of like our primary block, I guess. Something like this. Really? Am I lagging? I'm trying to middle click and it's going into my hotbar. Okay, and let's get rid of that. And let's just put down podzol, maybe in the middle. I know I just placed that. I'll go down there and pick it up, don't worry. Let's just do this in the middle, because maybe they spend a lot of time in the middle, and then we'll just kind of scatter a few bits here and there. Whoop, that went too far. Let's see here. This is the mind, or like the method I go, the method to my madness. This is what I look like when I'm on screen for probably far too long. Why is the middle click not working? I'm checking up my mouse. I'm like, it's a gaming mouse, so I'm like, is it in the wrong setting? Because the middle click should be working. Middle click, hello, middle click. Okay, well, we'll figure it out later. Alright, I should probably go down there and get our blocks before they despawn. Oh, no. Alright, let me get the blocks before they despawn. let me deal with these guys, and I'll be right back. Alrighty there. I have cleaned up downstairs. I have killed the phantoms. I have not really slept through the night, but I did pop into my bed, and I believe that should reset the whole spawning mechanics for phantoms, so we should be fine now. I think this is good enough. I mean, I'm not looking for anything, you know, particularly revolutionary in regards to the design here. So I think this will be fine. Now let's see what's next. We got the pigs. Of course, I'll have to get them over there at some point. Beetroots. Nope, I want to do animals first. Chickens. Chickens. Oh, yes, we can do chickens. Chickens are going to be super... Oops, I just threw that on the floor. Look at me go. All right, let's see. Chickens. I don't anticipate having a lot of them, so I want to keep this one very small. There is a restriction on how many animals you can have, and I do not want to hit it with all these relatively pointless animals. There's a limit on how many entities you can have. This one, chickens, I mean, really the only thing they're going to have is bird poop on the ground, so I think we can play it safe and just do podzol. I don't think we'll need any of the coarse dirt. Let's see. If there was like a podzol or dirt variant, actually maybe, you know what, maybe this was more the mud style. Maybe dirt would be more appropriate. Or maybe just plain grass, to be honest. Trying to remember what we had chickens a couple years ago, and I guess it actually, now that I think of it, I mean, sure, there was dirt visible, you know, in the places that they walked a lot, but it wasn't, like, ridiculously dirty, per se. So maybe we'll just leave that grass. Hello, can I jump? Thank you. So we'll just leave it like that. I think that'll be fine. Now the trick is going to be getting these spawn-proof. And by trick, I mean the fun part that's not going to be fun. Stable. We'll come back to that. What is this, cows? Yeah, this was cows. Now the cows one, I would imagine we're going to want to be somewhat larger just because they are a larger animal. The problem is this section of ground, I haven't actually laid down the grass. The grass needs to be at this level. So we'll have to leave cows for later. I don't feel like placing a bunch of dirt right now. Now, wait a second. Where's sheep? Oh, yeah, we were going to put sheep in their own dedicated farm because the cows, the chickens, and the pigs are just for decoration. I'm not planning on using them for any production. I mean, I could farm cows. I could farm chickens. I could even farm pigs if I really wanted to. But we have a guardian farm. Fish for days. So I'm fine eating fish. So I'm going to skip making farms for them. I do want to farm for the sheep so that we can have all the wool at relatively easy access. Sheep and villagers are going to be the main entity counts here once we light it up and make these guys go away. Hi guys! You chilling? Yeah? You might want to start running because that moon is going down and here comes the sun. I really like looking out here. Isn't this kind of a cool kind of a sunrise right there? Just see it coming up over the ocean. It's pretty neat. Alrighty, so we've got our animal pens in place. Now, we do need to figure out lighting. So if I were to strategically place bushes, so to say, down here, do something like this. We're going to need to get rid of the nearby torches. I don't want them, like, confusing the matter, so to say. I want it to be very authentic. Now, the problem here is if I put bushes in here, things are going to be able to crawl up, aren't they? And I need a way to get down there. This should do it. Actually, that needs to go there. I may need to peel back the grass here. I don't want things to be able to climb up and in. So let's see. Maybe this, and that. This should be enough. I don't think I've ever seen mobs do acrobatics to leap the gap, so to say. Let's do one over here. Oh, gee. The falls. Got quite the falls going. I should have brought, like, real... I hate using grass blocks for this, but I didn't think to bring actual dirt. Glowstone. There we go. Oh, but then again you can... Oh, what am... I'm such a derp. What difference does the grass make? They can do what I just did. Oh, I see pigs. I see pigs. I'm gonna jump up here, climb in here, eat their face, eat their face. Well, okay, we're just gonna have to fall back on the good old-fashioned, well, don't let them spawn in. You know, good lighting, always a good idea, in which case I'm going to go a little more liberally with the leaf blocks. So let's put one in here. I'm gonna need some, can I middle, why can I not middle click? I don't like that. I'm gonna have to investigate. It's really starting to annoy me. Let's do this. And something like that. Actually, I think that's fine. Now, I don't know if I'll want anything here. Maybe one over here. This seems like a good place for it. And then our glowstone. Alrighty, and any more torches I should get rid of? Maybe this one? Okay, and 8, 9, 10, 11, 9, 9, 8, 9. Okay, we're pretty good around the perimeter, which is kind of what I thought it would be. The real test is the middle. Ooh, 7. We're getting a few 7s. Not, oh, we just hit a 6. Okay, so this is the worst block. We got a 6 here and a couple 7s. So if we put, I know it's going to look a little weird, but we need to make sure this stays lit up. And this is really the only way I can think to do it. So let's just do this. And pretend it's not there. It's okay. It's not there. It'll be fine. So we're all lit up inside there. We'll want to do the same thing with the chickens. Thankfully, the chicken coop is much smaller. It's not really even a coop. It's just a chicken run. So I'm sure we will be fine just doing one on each side. So let's fall down here. Be unable to use our middle mouse button. Alrighty. And oops, I should have gone around. And do the same thing over here. So our grass and our glowstone and our leaves. Alright, and that, I'm pretty sure that should be good. I would be very surprised if this was not enough. Oh yeah, that's plenty. Alright, so those are good. Let me take a quick break, because my fingers are killing me. I need to put something on them, and see how we're doing with time. And then if we're crunched for time, I would like to get a little bit more work in. So I'll probably maybe do a little bit off screen. I just want I don't want to skimp on you guys if I can avoid it. So let me see how we're doing, and I'll be right back. I'm not sure what it is, whether it's lag or just a fluke, because I middle mouse buttoning. Can't talk. Middle mouse buttoning. If I could words. And it seems to be mostly fine now. Look, see how smoothly I'm switching back and forth? Well, I'll chalk it up to lag or fluke or whatever, and hope my mouse is not dying on me. Alright, be right back. Alright, we are almost out of time, but I thought we could do a little bit on the boundaries here. So I've got a little bit of fencing in, I've got some bushes going, there is lights hidden down beneath it. I anticipate the nice thing that you can do with 1.13 is that you can waterlog slabs and stairs, but I think I'm going to go a different route. When I say waterlogging slabs and stairs, I mean in regards to keeping farmland tilled and you know, wet, I guess. I'm going to go a different route, I think. What I'm probably going to do is put in your typical water holes in around the ground, put your cropland around it, put a glowstone at the bottom of it, maybe a glowstone even underneath a leaf block underneath the water, and hopefully that will provide some lighting. Now, I don't think mobs can spawn on the farmland anyway, but it will still provide some decent lighting. And at the same time, I will also put I think a lily pad. I'm pretty sure those are transparent blocks, so I should be able to put a lily pad on top of the water. That way we can still walk over it and everything, and our crops won't necessarily fall into it. Or I may do brown carpet. Carpet's a little more durable when you're, like, if you're running around spamming your mouse button to you know, harvest all the grain and whatnot. If you're doing that, then you are, I suppose, potentially gonna hit the lily pad and break it. So I might do carpet instead. I'm not 100% sure, but I'll figure out something along those lines. I do have the fences in here, just kind of creating a boundary, because we're going to have beetroots here, and then wheat over there, and cows over there. Now the cows will be fenced in, one way or another, and I'll probably bring the crops right up against it. Now where the wheat and the beetroots meet, I'm not 100% sure whether I'll put a boundary between them, or if the crops are just gonna, hey, intermingle, goes one to the other to the next, and you know, and no real transition, I guess. Of course, like I said, I can't really do that until I finish up with the ground over here. But we can at least put in these lighting along the way. Now, what I've kind of been doing is I just kind of, it's generally pretty random. I just put down some fences, make a gap, put down some more fences, make a gap, and so on and so forth. And then I'm coming back through and putting in some glowstone. Some have one glowstone, some have two, kind of depends on how wide it is. And I usually bring the blocks directly above the glowstone. I usually take those up too, and then give it some sort of spread like that. Maybe one there as well, just to kind of, you know, try and randomize it while still being effective with the lighting, and hopefully still looking halfway decent. So we'll do something like that. I also did this sort of a thing at the community farms as well. So if you've ever seen any of the episodes over there, you'll know just what I'm talking about. And on the topic of the community farms, I've also been thinking about maybe going for that type of a path. Somewhere in here, it was a very weird texture palette. I mean, we've included mushroom blocks in there. The problem is, I don't have any mushroom blocks, or if I do, I don't have a whole lot of them. I don't think anyway. Maybe I have to double check. But at the same time, I do really like how the path blocks here look, and I don't want it to look too busy for such a small area. Now, right here is going to be a little interesting because I am planning on, well, there's either going to be a solid wall or there's going to be another gate. And since I haven't picked yet, I don't want to kind of, you know, lock myself in by closing this area off. So if I did have a gate, I would likely have the path coming off right here, and kind of circling around behind the farm. So I could probably put one more light source there, like something like this. Maybe, maybe not that. Get rid of that. And yeah, that should be good. Now in these sections here, I'm not really sure what I want to do with them. I might just have like flowers or something. And I do still have a whole bunch of seeds over here. Where was it? Right here. I wanted to put a sunflower, a rose bush, a peony, and a lilac out here somewhere. Those are our 4 double tall flowers. And I know it's gonna look weird with only one of each one, but I feel like we really should have, I mean, this is the farm, so we really should have all 4 flower types, all 4 of the 2 tall flower types. So maybe we'll put one there, put the rose bush there, maybe lilac. Maybe we'll tuck the lilac and the peony over here. So maybe like right there, and maybe down here. Let's see, where's a good place? Ooh, this is a nice place right there. Yeah, that looks good. And then I'll also come back in with smaller flowers. Like I got a whole bunch, where was that? What box was it? This one. I got a whole bunch of blue orchids. I like all of the flowers, generally speaking. I don't think I actually hate any of them. However, this is a swamp, so I feel like the blue orchids here make the most sense, you know? Just to kind of keep it in theme with the area. So we'll probably scatter probably a significant number of these. I may end up having to bone meal to replenish them. I'm not really sure how many I'll end up using. That and that. Maybe one here. We'll leave that for later. I mean, when we bone meal this, it's honestly probably going to give us some more flowers anyway. But I don't want it to go overboard, so I'll probably just pick those up and take them with me to use elsewhere. But doing it now at least lets us pick where we want it to where we want it to go instead of it being randomized. Now we're still gonna have to figure out the lighting, especially along the paths here. What I'll probably do, you know what? I bet we have some right now that we could play around with this. Either a hanging lantern design, or, and I don't know if I have any, not very many. Okay. We can make more, that's not a problem. And oh, I still have fences right here. Okay, so we can either do like a hanging lantern sort of design, or what we can do is some sort of tiki torch design, similar to that. I'm not sure which one I'll go with. I like the simplicity of this, and there's a part of me that feels like the hanging lantern would be a little overdone for the farm area. But I don't know, maybe we'll try it out and see what design we like. But for now, I think we're going to call it here. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, even if we didn't get a whole lot done. But you know, we got some done. We got progress, and I think it's looking good. So I guess until next time then. So I hope you have a fantastic time, and I'll see you later. Bye!